Welcome back to STL TV Live. I'm your host, Tim Lampley. I am joined now by my guest, Scott Rinaberger, the rocker dad, as I put it, and Connor Lowe, who's 14 years old, and he's with a group called Irie Sun. Thank you, gentlemen. I'm so excited that you decided to come and tell us about School of Rock.
Well, thanks for having us.
So for those who don't know, explain what School of Rock is.
Absolutely. School of Rock started in 1998, and we are a music school, and what differentiates us is we teach students and young musicians how to play as a sport. So we put everybody into a team of 10 to 15, and we work to put a show on every 12 weeks, sort of like getting in the game.
Now tell me what your involvement, Connor, is with the school. What School of Rock? Not the School of Rock, but School of Rock.
Well, last year when they opened, I joined, and I know all the instructors and everything, and just rehearsing every week and meeting kids my age, because I'm used to playing with, you know, older people around here. So it was cool to meet kids your own age that you can play music with. And I was blessed to make the All-Star program, which is 150 kids from all over get to make it. And I went on tour last week in Chicago, and I played Lollapalooza, House of Blues, all that stuff.
Did you play that with your group?
I played it with I played it with the School of Rock All-Stars. So it was unreal. Such an honor.
Does Connor remind you of your own kids? Because you got a couple of your own, right?
I do. I have two kids. One's 14, one's 17. Both are musicians, and they spent years just practicing and never performing. Where Connor, on the other hand, he's been performing for an awful long time, and it shows in his abilities and coolness. And that's the beauty about School of Rock.
But still, they inspired you
Absolutely.
To create this school.
And for me, and this is about all the students, they're all my kids now, that's why I'm sort of like Daddy Rock or Father Rock, is giving them the opportunity to play and creating memories, regardless of the abilities. So many kids under 19 in St. Louis don't have an outlet to play, and School of Rock's been very fortunate. St. Louis has accepted us well, and we're playing all over the place now.
Let me see, now you have classes in guitar, piano, keyboards, drums. What is it that people are mostly interested in learning?
Right now, drums. Especially if you're talking like 7-year-olds to 10-year-olds, they all just want to come in and pound. But what we're finding is a lot of kids are coming in who are more experienced, already knowing guitar or vocals. They're learning a second instrument and a third. And we create that opportunity where if you're playing guitar in a show, but you want to start learning drums, you can take those as private lessons at the same time. And I would say over 20% of the students in the last year have picked up a second instrument.
And what we're seeing now, is that from last year?
That was our house band last year. We had just been open 4 weeks, and that's typically what a team would look like, 12 to 15, couple drummers, couple guitars, and we rotate in and out. And that was at the balloon race last year. We played Friday night and Saturday night, and it was great.
Yeah,
Are your classes just for children?
No, we do have an adult program for those who want to learn also as they grow in, or if they want to just get together in a group and have a jam. We tried, St. Louis has been a little slow in getting the adults to want to perform, but we just had a great session kick off last week in Kirkwood. So.
And rehearsal is a big part of getting people and the students to the next level, correct?
It is.
Connor, how were you before you started working with the School of Rock?
Well, I was gigging regularly, but joining School of Rock, just all the connections I've made and the places that we've played, and it's just like, it's indescribable. It's really amazing what we get to do.
Is there any particular musician that you tried to, I guess, emulate or pattern your performance after? Because you're fairly young, but you've probably got a lot of people that you've watched.
Right, yeah. I'm really inspired by like Eric Johnson and Steve Vai, and then Wes Montgomery and Charlie Christian. So from classical to everything, everything inspires me in its own way.
I'm more of a, I would say, shower singer, a car singer, that type of thing. You do vocal lessons too, I understand. But how do you inspire people to, I guess, work harder to get to that next level with School of Rock?
You know, because we're on a team, it's not really the instructors that do that. It's the peer pressure. It's a fun level of peer pressure, but you want to do better. You don't want to embarrass yourself to some degree, and you don't want to make the team not look good. So that's where a lot of it comes from. It's internal.
Well, you can catch Connor performing with his band, Irie Sun, at the Bash on August 16th. So make sure you check that out. And when we return, we'll speak more with Scott, and we'll be joined by Becker, American Idol contestant and member of the band Decedy. Stay tuned.